What are Starseed? Who are they? From the book The Contact of Ra, this famous channel book, we learned that they were back in 65 million starseeds here on Earth. And through my own channeling, through my own muscle testing, I'm receiving that right now there's about 100 million. Not all starseeds are light worker. This is another subject. But starseeds are basically higher dimensional souls that have multiple incarnation in the fifth, the sixth, for some of them in the seventh dimension, and they took on this multiverse call of the Starseed Program, and they went to different Starseed school in different incarnations. Through their whole soul evolution, they prepare themselves to come here on Earth to serve as Starseed, and their role, their primary role, is to remember all their incarnation. And as we remember each of our Starseed aspect, it's a mirror for our own inner journey. So a specific Starseed aspect is going to come to us in our journey to show us exactly what is the next thing that we need to embody. If it's more about the throat, it's more about the solar plexus, is it more about a specific communication style or a specific emotion that we need to integrate. And also they come with different etheric artifacts that they all master, and then they give us different gifts like that. It can be a sword, it can be a crown, it can be a pearl in the sacral. There's so many different artifacts, and these artifacts are filled with light codes, and each time it boots our vessel to prepare us for the fifth dimension. That is actually the process of the soul journey, is to combine transmutation, removing shadows, clearing our vessel. More that we clear our vessel, more that we can descend our soul down, more that we can remember of our true self, this infinite soul journey. And then also combining this with soul activations. So the soul activation is true doing this mental projection journey, going into different construct, different dimension, meeting with this being and receiving these gifts, doing this interdimensional networking. And we do this subconsciously in our dream state, but when we do it consciously in our day-to-day, through doing different ceremonies, it's even more powerful. So Starseed, they are naturally attracted to that because it's part of their calling. And more that we do all these activation and we combine this with clearing our vessel, more that we are remembering and remembering and remembering, and we feel more at peace with ourselves because we know more of like why we're here and what is this whole thing about. And then we start trusting more and more the grand plan. There is a grand plan for this incarnation, but also for the whole creation. There's Starseed coming from multiple different solar systems. The most popular one are the Octarians, there's the Pleiadians, there's the Ormaphilians. So in the Ormaphilians, there's the lions, there's the tigers, there's the pumas, there's the panthers, the wildcat. There's so many. There's also the amphibious. They're very beautiful. I have an amphibious aspect. It's like your frog face. They're super gentle and loving. There is also the mermaids. The most popular ones are from Mintaka. There is some fairies, so very tall humanoid fairy beings. There's all type of beings. There's so many beings, and it's a fascinating journey of exploring all this. And people, they ask all the time, like, where am I from? For me, this feels like a distorted question. From my own experience, it feels like we're not really from a specific place. The whole creation is happening all at once, and as we work with these incarnations that are still alive, they are helping themselves, and by serving us, they are serving themselves. It's like the timelines are always shifting for us and for them too. So it's a beautiful partnership. And personally, I've been working in this incarnation mostly with my white lion aspect. Over time, I realized that my white lion aspect is a celestial white lion living into a celestial realm, an angelic realm of white lions. But I also work a lot with my white Octarian aspect, and sometimes I work with an aspect of him that is coming from different dimensions. So maybe like a blue version of him that is in the sixth dimension. But most of the time nowadays, it's a version of him in the seventh dimension. So somehow it feels like we have different DNAs. And when we start unlocking these different DNAs as Starseed, we start unlocking our psychic abilities. We start seeing through the veil. We start seeing with our third eye. We start combining all our clairs, our clairsentience, our clairaudience, our claircognizance, and our clairvoyance. And through this, we tap into this communication with so much different beings, but also all these dimensions. So we start knowing what is about to happen in my life, what is about to happen on Earth, in the collective. And these things change all the time, but over time, it's give this feeling of like, I can just relax and just be and know that I am being held, and there's a whole plan. Actually there is a destiny for my life, and my own free will is to align myself with the will of God, to be of service to others and the collective.